hearts and prayers go out to the families who are going to be impacted by this.
My wife called and said, our house is gone, and the garage was gone, and then it kind of got disconnected.
I was in the tornado across the street. I was driving back.
You were in the tornado?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was coming back from another call.
This is a powerful tornado. This thing just, some houses just leveled.
Looked out my mudroom window there and saw it right there. And then I just scrambled around the corner and dived down the stairs and jumped into the closet with the family, and then it hit our house. And went for 15, 20 seconds and it was done.
May 25th, 2008, the day Hugo, Minnesota went from being a small town to becoming a large family.
There was reports now of touchdowns of a tornado in Hugo and in Forest Lake. That just coming into us. So we're getting the latest on that. We don't know exactly where the damage is, but we do have reports of a touchdown that did occur north of Hugo, but not quite up to Forest Lake, probably in about that Highway 61 area and just kind of northeast of the city of Hugo.
Oh my God, it's a tornado!
And I picked up the phone, and it was Chris Petrie, our Public Works Director. Chris had survived the storm at 5:01, called me at 5:04, and said, Mike, the tornado hit. My house is all gone. You got to get in here. He called our other Public Works person at 5:05 and said, get the guys in here. We all have a role in a tornado and a disaster. We all have a role.
Hugo Fire for a report of a tornado that just touched down and hit a residence, 15749 Fenway Avenue North, 15749 Fenway Avenue North. On a tornado that hit the residence, unknown injuries at this time. The house has collapsed. Time is 17:03.
I'd like to begin, first of all, by expressing our condolences to the family that lost a young boy in this tragedy. A 2-year-old boy was lost. And the other members of that family are, as I understand it, in critical condition. There's a sibling that's 4 or 5 years old, and the parents have been injured. 17 people have been treated, and we have the one fatality. We've got some rough estimates on the numbers of homes that were damaged. We've got 40 to 50 homes that have been completely destroyed, and 150 to 200 homes that have been affected. And I would suggest that those numbers are very conservative.
Calmly walked up, and I'm seeing devastation like I've never seen it before. But I remained calm and, knew I had a job to do. I'm seeing people in their front yards, right in this area here, people standing in their front yards, just shaking their heads, they're crying, they're hugging each other. And then I came right here, and right where we're supposed to be was our command center, right where he was supposed to be was our fire chief, right where he was supposed to be was our duty officer, Kevin Colvard.
Hugo Fire Wiper Ambulance has also been started. The second house hit is at 5850 159th Street. 5850 159th Street. We have multiple injuries. Multiple people are injured and people are missing. Time is 17:06.
It appears the tornado touched down around 20th Avenue North, right over this farm. One grain bin was blown off of its foundation and the others ripped apart. One farm building was destroyed while the one next to it is still standing.
A lot of the silo and debris blown right out into the field.
From there, the storm headed straight toward Hugo and Lake Onika on the east side, ripping through a neighborhood, the streets lined with single-family homes.
Looking at the homes and the severity of the damage, you can see exactly the path that it took.
Right down 159th Street, many homes were simply flattened, what's left of them blown into nearby ponds, and the powerful winds tossed cars around like toys.
There you can see somebody's trailer turned upside down.
Some houses were moved intact off of their foundations. Those left standing lost roofs, shingles, and siding. Today, you can see crews from the power company already trying to restore order here.
Here on the east side of the debris field, you can see all those trees.
The tornado passed right over Lake Onika, where it toppled hundreds of trees, but spared 2 homes in its path. In all, more than 5 miles of devastation.
Our story got played out and told out throughout the United States, throughout the world, and all of our family and friends learned about it, and they all were praying for us. And that was pretty special.
4201, it looks like we've got a dozen homes hit, multiple injuries.
4201, I copy. We have a dozen homes hit and multiple injuries. Time is 17:10.
This is the kids' room, and her bedroom faced here, and that's where her master bedroom and master bathroom is. And we're looking for a jewelry box that she's really needs to find, so that's what we're kind of looking for. And we just heard that pictures are a half a block down the street.
We found a bathroom mirror, unscathed.
In all of this.
Through all of this, and absolutely nothing wrong with it. All right, here, show that one. That's what we're looking for. That's a jackpot. That's why you do that.
This is the entry form to get back into our house. We haven't seen our house yet, and this is our pass to drive up to the house.
We were in the house. We heard the sirens. We moved downstairs so fast. I got 2 of the dogs downstairs with me. We couldn't find the other one, and I told my husband, you can't worry about it now. We got to move. We went downstairs, and we didn't hear a thing. We heard furniture moving. We heard breaking glass. That was it. This is our kitchen. That's our breakfast room. And there's our living room.
Hundreds. I mean, it goes in all directions. I mean, there's people from all over the place.
Until now, they only saw it on TV.
It's overwhelming. It's a lot worse than I thought it would be.
They were armed with rakes, work boots, and a will to help their neighbor.
Just to help. I just can't believe what some people have to endure, and I just wanted to be able to do what I could to help.
It's amazing to me. I just can't imagine something like this could happen to somebody.
Chad Peterson doesn't know any of the victims he's helping.
Lead her up. Count of 3. 1.
And it doesn't matter.
This could be me, and if it were me, I'd want help too. You know, that's the biggest thing. You know, these people are going through a lot, and they need all the help that they can get.
The biggest need today, raking debris-filled lawns.
Lots of shingles.
Chrissy Dockery helps sort through the rubble with coworkers from Medtronic.
Yikes.
She says she didn't think twice about spending her day here. She'd expect the same if she were the one in need.
I don't know. I think it's kind of a testament to Minnesota Nice, is that, you know, pay it forward. Somebody helps you and you'll help somebody else. And
The more we talk about it, the better it is. And I thought I had come to grips with it. And I have. But it's still very fresh. You know, this day will make me stronger. It'll make me better. It'll allow me to process it all. They said it may take a while.
It started hours after the tornado hit.
it started out as a couple of coolers and maybe, you know, a box of granola bars.
Now, Sandy and Steve Anderson's home has become an oasis for tornado-weary residents and volunteers.
And then if you want to write down any needs they need too, we can try and get that stuff.
Their home now turned into a store, but all of this is free.
Sunblock, cup, you know, plastic bags, rakes, sanitation items.
Gloves, face masks, you know, suntan lotion or sunblock's been a big one.
Since their home was spared, they opened their doors to just about everyone.
We've got massages. If you want a real restroom, come inside.
I might do that.
And with help from their church, it's not just food or water. It's a mini city we're talking here. Daycare, massage, new clothes, diapers, and prayer.
Even though we're not trained disaster relief folks, from a pastoral sense, we figured it might be good just to be out here, just to hang out with people.
So their house may not have been damaged, but the community was. And the Andersons say they'll be here until it's healed.
It's God working in the neighborhood. It's just a community coming together, and I don't know, it's reaching out to our neighbors in their time of need.
We'll get better. We'll get strong.